Good afternoon and welcome to BizTech's Asian Midday Market Watch, powered by the Private Pension Administrator of Malaysia, PPA, which is the central administrator for private retirement schemes. It's Wednesday, the 29th of March, and we have Lee Kian Soon, CEO of Astral Asset Management, coming to us out of Singapore. He joins to give his insights. Hi, Kian Soon. Great to have you on the show once again.
Good afternoon.
Now, Kian Soon, before we come back to you, we're going to take a look at to see how the numbers stack up across the region. We're going to start first with crypto markets. We've got Bitcoin, which is at 27,575. It's up 2.35%. Ethereum is at 1,791. It's up 4.34%. Now, looking across to regional equity markets, we start with where you're at, Singapore. The SGX is up 0.06%. Bursa Malaysia is up 0.44%. Shanghai is unchanged. ASX All Ordinary is up 0.24%. The Nikkei is up 0.77%. The Hang Seng is up a whopping 2.12%. But bucking the trend is the Kospi, just slightly down at 0.01%. Now, Kian Soon, your view on market performance in the first half of the day?
I think this is brought over from the United States markets, US markets last evening. Finally, we have, after a volatile weeks, we have some stability in terms of the bank's financial situations across both United States and Europe. And I think the markets are turning green after weeks of volatility.
Now, the big news today is obviously the Alibaba announcement that it will split its company into 6 business groups, each with its own ability to raise outside funding and go public. Now, what's your take on the reasons behind this and its potential impact?
I think we have seen how the stock was badly affected since it reached its peak on October 2020. Ever since, it's been on a slide with all the constraints on all the tech companies, governments, regulatory limitations, etc. So the stock has gone on a tailspin, and if anyone remembers, it actually goes down to as low as $68 for its IPO price. And then we have rumors or reports of Jack Ma, the founder, not being able to even return to China, as he has been spending time outside China in the last 12 months. But what I think has come out of this long I would say struggle or situation is an announcement that was made yesterday, highlighting that the company is going to break up into 6 key business divisions.
Now, looking ahead now, the 6 divisions are going to be Cloud Intelligence, Taobao, Tmall, Commerce Group, Local Services Group, Cainiao, their Smart Logistics, Global Digital Group, and also the Digital Media and Entertainment Group. Is this one of the key ways then, Kian Soon, they're going to unlock value as well out of the group itself, which is probably the sum of its parts is less than the value currently?
If you look at the share price of the Alibaba, is definitely undervalued when you consider the valuations of these 6 business division using the sum of parts, right? You could have a huge discount. And this measure could serve, I think, a couple of purpose. One is potentially to unlock the value as each of the business division, when you list them or when you seek a market pricing, potentially you get a much higher price. Having said so, the group might still continue to trade at a discount, which is expected for any conglomerate. An example would be JD.com. If you look at the JD.com structure, which already was heading towards this direction, basically they have different subsidiaries that are listed, but their group still trades at a potential 40% discount relative to the sum of parts. So even if Ali proceeds to get market valuations by listing or by other kinds of measures, there could still be a discount to be applied to the Alibaba share. But I think investors are positive because the current valuation of Alibaba share seems to indicate it's way undervalued.
Now, still on China, Kian Soon, we've got starting the Boao Forum for Asia, which is basically from Tuesday till the end of the week. Now, it's touted as Asia's answer to Davos World Economic Forum. Now, both Malaysia's and Singapore's Prime Minister will also be attending, and the IMF Managing Director. Kian Soon, tell us about the significance of this and how this may impact economic ties and markets moving forward.
Boao Forum has been a major event on the markets calendar since early 2001. And ever since, every year, the world leaders and economies, as well as market movers, are always in Boao for the purpose of trying to understand where the China markets directions and emphasis will be on. So this year, after the two plenary sessions in March, with a new Prime Minister, Lee Kian, who will also be giving a speech today in Boao, I think the markets and all the global leaders will be very keen to find out where is China's emphasis for 2023. Especially Boao has been stopped for the last couple of years. I think it's also a timely occasion for a lot of leaders to actually regroup in Asia. And based on the figures that was presented yesterday, it's apparent that Asia will continue to see economic growth of around more than 4% in 2023, which is remarkable considering the fact that we have a war in Europe, as well as the slowdown in economic growth in the United States, given the high inflation.
Now, Kian Soon, on that note, thank you very much for your insights. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Now, we've been speaking to Lee Kian Soon. He's the CEO of Astral Asset Management out of Singapore on BizTech's Asian Midday Market Watch, powered by the Private Pension Administrator of Malaysia, or PPA, which is the central administrator for private retirement schemes. I'm Brian Fernandez. The show will be on our website, www.biztech.asia, as well as our social media platforms. It'll also be on our syndication partners, TV stations, radio stations, and websites. Thanks a lot for tuning in.